Hello, welcome to Ed's Reading Room Outlets for children of 7 and under. I've had great fun this month reading some wonderful books, and these are the two that I've chosen for you. The first, for slightly younger readers, is part of the Bluebell Woods series, and this is Natalie's Winter Wonderland, and this series is by Liz Norton. The second book, for slightly older readers, is wonderful. It is truly amazing. It's called Amazing Esme, and this book is by Tamara McFarlane. The first book then, part of the Bluebell Woods series by Liz Norton, Natalie's Winter Wonderland. Natalie and her friends are breaking up from school for the winter holidays. Normally she and her family hibernate at this point, and so she's never had the pleasure of seeing snow and having fun, sledging, snowballing and so on, and even making snow animals for the school competition. This year though, she persuades her parents that if they can stay awake a little bit longer than usual, that maybe she'll be able to join in the fun with her friends. So I'm going to read to you a little bit, just setting the scene. This is in the middle of the book really, but I don't think it's giving any of the story away. It's when the snow finally arrives. Next morning, when Natalie opened her bedroom curtains, there was a pile of fluffy, bluey whiteness heaped up on the windowsill. "Snow," she gasped, standing on tiptoes to peer outside. Now she could see the bramble thicket, but it was transformed into a strange landscape of smooth white curves and hollows. The blackberry canes were snowy pillars, and the ground between them looked as soft and inviting as an eiderdown. So as you can imagine, she's never seen snow before. She's absolutely thrilled. So this story is very exciting and is absolutely delightful. A wonderful read for young, confident readers to read on their own or to enjoy reading together with parents, grandparents, friends, and so on. The second book then, Amazing Esme by Tamara McFarlane, is fantastic fun. Really is super. And I'm going to read from the very beginning. There is actually an introduction, and I'm going to read this to you. It really sets the scene brilliantly. Maclinkey Castle was so remote that Esme had to be delivered by a postal van, along with a week's letters and parcels. As she hopped out, grabbed her case and thanked the postman, Esme shook out her brightly sequined skirt. She straightened her cowgirl hat on top of her unruly curls and turned her sparkling eyes up to the turrets of the castle. "Oh, my juggling uncles, that is enormous," she declared, searching the high walls for a way in. She was quite used to climbing, having grown up in the circus, but she wasn't really sure that somersaulting over the wall was the best way to introduce herself to her cousins. Esme was about to pick up her suitcase when a drawbridge banged down in front of her, and a mass of creatures tumbled out head over heels. Wide-eyed with astonishment, Esme was almost run over by the most extraordinary collection of wildlife that she'd ever seen. Clusters of guinea pigs surfed on crocodiles' backs, monkeys steered swans with reins, mice swooped down from the castle walls, perched between the wings of seagulls. As the animals engulfed her in a welcoming embrace of licks, nudges, squawks and squeaks, a cuddly-looking lady appeared and flung her arms around Esme, sweeping her off her feet. And this was actually the charmingly named Mrs. Larder. So Esme has left being a circus acrobat for the holidays. She's come to stay with her cousins in Maclinkey Castle, and they have enormous fun. There are a few problems. One of the cousins is a bit difficult, but Esme isn't too worried about that. And she's absolutely delighted when her favourite pet, Donk, arrives. Her parents decide to send it for her. She has a wonderful time, they all do, and you will if you read this book. I do hope you're going to enjoy these books, and I hope you will print out the fun activities that I've written to accompany them.